Welcome to the bridge. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Hippie, I'm your host. Oh, we are good. It's good to be back. We are ready to rock and roll. Hope everyone is well and dandy on this Saturday evening. And welcome back to our adventures of Fabula Ultima. We are joined once again by our wonderful players. We'll be introducing you here shortly. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I don't have too much to talk about beforehand, so let's go ahead and say hello to each of our players and have a amazing and wonderful adventure on this Saturday evening. Hello.
Hello.
Hope you're all doing swell and dandy. Welcome back to Fabula Ultima. Hope you've all had a good amount of time to rest and think on the adventures you wish to have within this world. And obviously nothing else has gone on throughout your week, and the only thing you ever think about is Fabula Ultima all the time.
Yes, of course.
I just don't think, period. Right? Yeah.
Perfect. You just Fabula. That's fair. It's easier that way.
That's not true. He Lancers too. How dare you?
That's just a Fabula Ultima campaign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's just a pilot in that one. But no, I hope you're all doing swell and dandy. Hope your days are going well and your weeks have been at least okay. We're gonna go down the line real quick and have each of you introduce yourselves and who you are and who you're playing. What do you do? Starting most certainly with the prolific and ever famous Argonauts. Please introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and who you're playing.
Hey guys, I'm Argo playing Lusu, a Black Knight in search of answers for his missing memory.
Fantastic. Next, Kaiser, please introduce yourself, who you are and who you're playing.
Sarcastic Kaiser. I'm playing Lord Borington, the Lord of the Boreal Forest. Basically Pie's tank of sorts, and yeah, we're here to bonk people and apparently just eat everything.
I feel like every time you introduce yourself, you should add an extra R on top of the R's that you're rolling.
It's longer.
Just keeps getting longer. I was gonna say that was impressive tongue rolling there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something I've randomly developed somehow.
I can't do that.
Me either. It's fine.
All right, Planchette. Tell us who you are, what you do, and who you're playing.
Yeah, I am Planchette. I am a very spooky ghost, and I'm playing Proxia Pollen, a mecha pilot, an accidental mecha pilot. And we're doing stuff and things and trying to be chill. We're trying to be chill. Yeah.
Fair. Ramen, who are you? Who are you playing, and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Ramen-chan. I am Misora Rara. I am a demon turned mutant. Did I do it right this time?
I don't know, what's your character?
I am a I'm a mutant cook. So, yeah. I take care of the team, I think.
That's fair.
You do.
I was just spawned here.
It was one time, okay?
And last but certainly not least, amazing, fantastic, my beloved, reality. Who are you? Who are you playing? And what do you do?
You can do that every time.
Probably.
Very well. Hi everybody, I'm Slift Reality. I play Ashling. I am the chronicler of the bazaar. I'm traveling, hoping to get stories as well as doing what I can to help friends. And I may or may not have summoned Sora. That's a whole nother story.
Very fair.
The Fae summoning demons. Wow.
As I said, it
No
was
wonder
one
you are
time.
exiled. Sheesh.
You know, he's not wrong here. I feel like there's some sort of rule against that.
I just wanted a friend, okay?
Be like most Fae, make it out of plants and vines or something.
She didn't double check where she was spawning from.
Right. All right. Well, last time we were all here, you guys had quite the exciting little adventure. The excitement of the festival of the proxy war here in the Principality of Jord Urda came to a resounding crescendo as
Is Discord doing its thing already?
It's so exciting that
good times. As last time you guys were here, you guys experienced the finally crescendo of the festival of the proxy war within the Principality of Jord Urda. The three princes coming to head as each of them, in their own way, stepped forth in an attempt to be rid of the other nuisances in their lives. The Gigantus class, the destructor class, Golem Gigantus, having opened fire on the nearby crowd, and the current standing princes and the first prince of themselves, the first prince sending out his personal guard to arrest and slaughter those who he deemed as traitors to the crown and conspirators against his rule. And the second prince, Lady Omza, having her own conniving plots and plans thrown askew by the sudden betrayal of her fellow conspirator, Count Drillfolk. The five of you were brought to the safety of the distant plains to the north by the High Mage Voska, who teleported you away just in the nick of time as the fighting grew. You now find yourselves standing in the middle of technically nowhere. You know you're within the Principality, but no visible town within miles of the relatively flat plains. You decided to make your way towards the city of Kavaltaz, the seat of the first prince. Seat of the princes as a whole, to see if you can't find more on the mystery of Lusu's memory loss and and figure out what the first prince is planning in his plot to, grow in power. The scene opens with the five of you having just finished camping for the night, having packed up all your things, and the day stands before you. open, bright, and exciting.
I mean, we were rest.
Hmm.
Were we supposed to rest then?
Yes, you may all take a rest. May all do the simple little rest. Click the rest
Sweet.
button.
Where's the rest
Take the
button?
sleepy
It's the
Uh,
bed
bed.
symbol. Yeah,
by the MP.
Ah, I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Um. Well, was there anything any of you wanted to do this morning before beginning your journey towards Kavoltaz? And
Does that mean we also refresh our camp actions as well, or?
did a bit of a sure, yeah.
Okay.
Remember what we do with camp action?
yeah.
Each of you chose a camp action to have on the previous during the previous camp action event. Depending on which one it is, I can determine you do or what bonuses you get or what if you take camp action.
Just
Hmm.
the last time we camped, I think I just talked to people.
Yeah, and that's simple. That is a camp action. That is a simple thing to do.
Very
Mm.
Um. Yeah, I mean, did everyone at least notate down a camp action that they have?
Yeah, I notated mine, which is
Mhm.
I thought
yeah.
I had, but I can't find mine at all.
Let's see. Um,
Yeah, mine was martial practice.
practice. Yeah, Planchette, you did not notate down yours.
I guess it just didn't save.
May not
It's
have.
okay.
Uh, yeah. If anyone needs me to go through the camp actions again, we can do
Sorry.
that real quick.
I'll take a quick look at it.
They are all in the natural fantasy book on page 130 to actually 131 to 133. Take one. No, you choose two.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
was it you choose two and then you get to use one.
Yes,
But,
you choose
Yeah, one
two.
every camp action.
Get to use one. Um,
Sorry, what was that? I had trouble with my character sheet shrinking
Oh.
and not growing again.
they have pills for that.
I'm sure it's just the cold.
It's just the cold. It's blizzard conditions. Don't worry. Let me check your sheet real quick. Does not look like you notated. Or you notated them down either.
Yeah, I don't think I did one
You
anyways.
can just do it under features. It's kind of how I did mine. I kind of wrote it in.
Yeah, that's an easy one to just put it under a new feature. So on page 131 of the Nature Fantasy Handbook, and through 133 is the list of camp actions you guys may choose to have. You may take two of them. You may use one of them each camp action. So I believe. Did you? Or did you get a bonus one?
I
No,
I
you
mean,
just
she
have the
might
ability.
because
She has the ability to cook when resting inside of a settlement.
Yeah, that I just get a free thing.
Mm-hmm.
save that.
Do I have to?
Sorry, what was that?
I'm gonna pin all the book things because I feel like I'm gonna have to keep scrolling up every single time.
That's fair.
Uh,
Yes.
I think I want to plan. I put 'em in my biography and info planning and pep. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay. That is one of the recommendations is try not to take redundant camp activities. So to
They're
communicate.
not redundant.
I'm saying
Oh,
among the party.
Oh, yeah.
Try to make sure to spread out the different things just for the total overall effects, and so that each one feels a little bit more unique in and of itself. But from there, you
The
guys
other
do.
one was I chose because I know I used Sleep Soundly, but I don't remember what the other one was. I feel like it was probably planning.
Probably.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say it's both of those, and I'm gonna make sure it's actually written down this time. And I'm going to use Sleep Soundly.
Okay.
So I'll be sleeping as best as I can. I had some tea before we camped.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
You know, a beautiful night's rest. So yeah, you may do your camp activity. If there's anything that needs to be played out, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll simply go through that and begin your adventures in the next day.
I am going to give Argo a double portion. There you go. Enjoy.
Double portion.
Yes, I pulled it from my bag of various gubbins.
Alongside
I
whatever.
see you're trying to make me forgive you for, the past.
Oh, no, not at all. I just know you have a tendency to hurt yourself, and it's not very good. But this should get you right as rain in no time.
Last time you swung your sword, you fucking bled everywhere. Strange that. Once for the next rest, if the target is about to recover HP, they may double the amount of HP recovered. Nice. That's really good, yeah. Yeah, during the meal during the night, Horse approaches you, Lusu, and digs through his bag and pulls out a couple of strangely well kept like little lemon loaves. Sweet, delicious, sour dessert.
Hmm. Well, thank you, Horace.
You may thank my lord. Lord Borrington is a generous companion and a most beneficent lord himself.
Whenever Lucy heard the word benevolent, his eye twitched a little bit.
Horse closes up his bag and kind of hop waddles back to Borrington and pops himself down. He continues to tend to Fenrir and his very exhausted form.
Never tried the puppy.
Is there anything else y'all would like to do before we get started?
I don't believe so. Not me, anyway.
Planchette, together we shall plan.
We're gonna do it. We're
I
planning
guess I
so
just
hard.
cook again.
you, Planchette, you do actually get a check when you examine someone or something. Like you get a +4 on that for planning.
Okay.
Yeah. Once before the next rest, after the target performs a group check as leader or performs a check to examine someone or something, may add a bonus of +4 to the result of their check.
So good shit. Ooh. Cooking up some good shit for us. Let's go.
Oh, what are you cooking here?
I'm trying to. Why is it doing this? Ever since I think I messed up the way my pop-ups work, because when I go into my character sheet to go to my ingredients, it has shrunken and I can't unshrink it. Like when I try to drag it to make the window bigger, it just makes it smaller.
Weird.
Did you pop it out or pop it back?
I think I broke it. I finally just figured out that I can pop it out, but
Okay.
it was really annoying.
Yeah, no, anything I try to do like with extra sheet wise, I just pop it out because Foundry just annoys me.
That's a fair statement about Foundry. All right.
Okay, now it's not. How do I do it with it popped out though?
You should still be able to click on.
So what are you trying to do?
Yeah.
I was trying to do because I only have sweet, or I only have sour and umami.
Yeah. So what two things are you going to attempt to make? Well, I guess it's literally sweet and umami. It could be sour umami. It could be sour. It could be umami
Yeah.
umami.
I think I'm gonna do sour umami and then umami.
Okay. Well, you do one. So if you're doing sour umami, you will then open up your cookbook, and the effect that you just rolled will now, that will be the effect. Copy that into the sour umami effect sheet, effect part of that, and yeah. So simply go to your cookbook, click the edit button. From there, under the details tab, swap over to the edit tab. Make sure you have highlighted the sour and umami tabs, and copy and paste your newly rolled effect into the text tab. You choose one of the elements that the target gains resistance from. That will be the element it uses every time.
Pop down to a different window. Okay, well, I guess what would be better for us?
They're all useful.
That's fair.
Like you fought some knights. It's the only enemy you fought so far. You don't know the element of the elements that they had. So literally anything's useful. Are you more worried about the actual elements themselves, or are you worried about poison? Is basically the result you have right now.
Are you talking about gains resistance? Yeah.
Yeah, they gain resistance to one of the types.
Yeah, this is for you guys, basically.
Weirdly, I mean, it technically could be for an enemy as well, 'cause there are effects that kind of would react, but no, like that's a not a concern.
Could an enemy give us resistance to, like, let's say flame, and I couldn't heal people because
Um,
it's a key of flame?
technically,
Oh,
yes.
dear Jesus, that's
It
stupid.
is highly it is dependent on things. It would be more
Yeah,
yeah, it's a very special situation in that. Technically, yes, that's
sorry.
a possibility. Don't worry about it. Every enemy I've ever made is
Um,
planned to do the exact same thing. You should worry about
So I'll just type in that I choose like poison into
yeah,
the effect thing.
it.
yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say,
so
if anything, I'd probably do
what you could actually do is in the selection thing, if you look at the like next to the font format and all that, there's a little orange star. You click that. Um
I don't see an orange star.
um okay, so you're in the cookbook, you're under edit under the ingredients thing.
Yes.
Okay. When you click on the text that
Oh,
lets
I
you type
see.
into, yeah, so you click that. Um do
Wait, but nothing happens.
nothing happens when you click the star thing.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, simply type it in for now. That's fine. I can edit it later if need be.
Okay. I want. Is it because I'm popped out? Like.
It might be. It might be.
Okay.
I don't know. Um, yeah. Things that we will figure out as we go.
Hip, you broke it. Sorry.
I did it on purpose. Mm-hmm.
So,
All right. All right. So the world around you is a magical, wonderful, and also dangerous place. So as you guys travel, each little hexagon, um, is a day's worth of travel, and you will end up doing travel rolls. These help determine what kind of things and potential dangers you spot as you go throughout the day. It's kind of like wandering around the overworld in a Final Fantasy game. You know, wandering around, eventually you'll run into something, some kind of event, whether it's combat or
used
simply
to touch the
discovering
grass.
something. Well, someone would like to carry Lord Borrington. He's quite heavy.
It's fine. Horse can do that.
That's fucked up.
You think I'm letting those ass cheeks get near these shoulders? Absolutely not.
That is certainly a statement.
That is a sentence of all time.
That
Yeah.
that is certainly a statement that was declared. All right. So this isn't a very dangerous place out here. Between the three cities is a fairly well patrolled and maintained countryside. The threat level here is low. So the travel die will simply be a D8.
We're gonna hit engagements in like half the tiles I'm calling it.
Right, you're immediately just gonna get in horrible fights and situations.
For Professor Chaos, you encounter God. Don't ask how. He just kind of showed up. Yeah.
Oh, hey guys, it's me, God. Yeah, I was just chilling out here, brothers. Like, don't get me wrong here, but like, what a shit show.
You're kind of harshing my vibe. Guy.
Not
Brothers,
my vibe.
I'm out here hunting buffalo. Could y'all like quiet down? Holy shit. Alright, so simply if one of you would like to roll a d8 for their travel die, you may do so. I don't know if any of you have a bonus or effects for the travel effect, but if you do, that person might be the one to roll.
Uh,
I don't believe I do.
good.
Would be a little weird for the Dark Blade Weapon Master to have a travel roll.
Sure, we're great outdoors, but hey.
Fucking bag rails.
So that
Nope.
may be my next character idea.
That is one of the example characters in one of the books, by the way, is a Bear Grylls character.
I fix it. Okay, there we go.
Huzzah! Yeah, no, I do not have it. Is there a specific attribute?
No, it is simply a D8. It is
Okay.
determined by the threat level that I give to the location you're currently in. With the current happenstances in the world, this location is not horribly dangerous, but it is not within the walls of a city, so it is a low threat level, making it a D8. On a roll of a 6 or higher, your group encounters a danger, some sort of effect that might be combat or something you see happening potentially in the distance that might lead to dangerous things. On a roll of 1, you guys make an unexpected discovery. It could be simply finding a wandering merchant or discovering all kinds of wild things, lost ruins and whatnot.
Cool. I'll do it if nobody else does.
Go ahead.
Just open check.
It's just a D8. Literally just roll a D8.
Think it's that one?
Just literally roll a d8.
Two. Alright. Nothing crazy happens. You guys simply move one space. And you just do that until you reach Kaval Toss. You'll do it again.
Reggie's gonna fuck us at some point.
Hey, look at that!
Discovery!
We found something!
Get fucked!
We found an evil dragon.
Off in the distance to the south, you spot a interesting sight. A hill tortoise is wandering the plains in open daylight. These large, ancient creatures are rare sights to find moving about in open day. But this one seems to be wandering towards the hills that separate the Great Plains and the principalities of Jord Urda from each other. The interesting spot about it is amongst the various trees and bushes growing upon its back, you do see the between cracks in its shell, the growing of magical crystals along its back. Though these are great and wonderful resources that can be found throughout the world, to see them growing on the back of a living creature is something to be potentially concerning of. That leads to either this creature is so old that its mana has begun to overflow from its own control, or something has affected its living style, and maybe that's why it's wandering these lands in open daylight. And these are the sides of a small hill. And it's a large thing. You see it a ways off.
Portal.
Does
Portal.
anybody have a large leaf of lettuce?
I want to
I could
feed
grow one.
Fair.
We all looked to me, Sora. Do you have the lettuce? The big lettuce. Do you think it likes kimchi?
Yes, if either Proxia or Ashling would like to give me a insight roll, you might be able to remember some old knowledge about these creatures depending on who chooses to roll.
I'll do an insight check.
Okay.
do a check for me. The roll will be insight.
Okay.
Uh, you can't combine the old knowledge you had, unfortunately. But it is a beautiful creature nonetheless. Wow.
Posers.
Wow.
Wow.
Proxia would probably say that. Like, oh,
Pretty.
okay.
Such
Uh,
a pretty.
So, if you'd like to make another travel roll, continue your journeys.
More roll.
Another day.
Whee.
Ah,
Oh. It only
The-
took 4.
only took 4. As you grow closer to Kaval Taz, you are suddenly in the distance. You hear the sound of heavy hooves trampling through the beaten path of the road. Turn around, 4 armored knights in the under the banner of the first prince are barreling down the roadside. What do you guys do want to do? They seem to be outriders from the standing army that is accompanying the first prince.
Don't look suspicious. Don't look
Don't look suspicious.
No one in this party is suspicious looking at all.
suspicious.
Hide behind a bush.
I'm pretty sure there's still blood on my armor at this point.
I mean,
Did you not clean it off after
assume
4
you-
days?
I
Did we?
assume you've,
I
you've
guess.
tended. Yeah, it's been each
Okay.
each travel roll is a day.
Okay.
Sorry, didn't
Oh.
mean
We're
that.
just walking, we ain't rested or anything. Fuck it, we just zoom.
We ballin'.
It's a traditional JRPG travel method. Yeah. I pissed a week ago. I don't need more.
Most people's gaming habits. Got it.
So yeah, you guys simply stepping aside.
Yeah, that's what I'll
let's see
do.
why not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not?
The 4
not
knights
the
storm by their horses. The heavy breathing of their horses, quite audible as they burst past you. You would know these. You could probably assume these outriders are probably being sent ahead of the prince's marching forces as a means to inform the city of recent events and or prepare for the prince's arrival at the main gate.
Oh, shit.
I don't like that guy.
This will be fine.
Should have stolen more of his cheese jerky.
Gonna take more of the charcuterie board. Fine.
Fine, we'll just have a great welcome party for us.
Would you like to roll for me another travel roll?
Yay.
In your travels, the group comes across 50 zenith. Just a bag sitting on the side of the
Money.
road, abandoned.
Nice.
Hey, I bet one of those horses lost it.
Yeah.
I don't believe
Horses should open a
horses
bank
have a
account.
need for currency in this day and age, but you never know with these mortals.
I will simply add that to the party's inventory. There's now 50 gold in the party inventory.
And we forgot about it forever.
Who needs money anyhow?
Who needs money? The rose just flicks handfuls of gold in people's faces.
Alright.
Fine. So you
As we
continue on.
move. I'm assuming that's. We
Yeah.
don't have much else.
Yep. All right. Just as you reach the outside of Kabul Taz, the bustling city, you can see just off in the distance the um, farms around you are busy with people at work. You can see the kind of rundown buildings outside the wall are poorly maintained, and a lot of the fields are a little bare. Seems the local crop is doing poorly this year, and it might be leading to the current situation within the city of growing disrest and such. Um, Off to the side, you see a
Wherever the page 50 is. Hold on.
hmm?
Oh no, it just sounds like you're looking for what you're looking for, like what we're supposed to see it. It's like, hold on, I need to get to page 50.
Ah, no. I'm simply trying to brain. You see a series of knights standing over man who is um standing as defiantly as you can against them. Between them and his families, you can hear the guards raise voices in anger. One of them raises a gauntleted hand and smacks him across the face. He staggers a little bit and falters to the ground. You see another knight reach forward and grab a young boy, probably 14 or 15 years old, and begin to drag him away from their family.
Lusu won't stand for that. I mean,
I won't
You'll-
either.
yeah,
Okay. What do you all
he'll
do?
launch himself into the fray.
Are you just attacking the guards?
Oh, absolutely, no questions asked.
Oh, that was not how I was gonna handle that, but
That
okay.
Seems like a terrible idea.
Would you like to rethink your plan?
Yeah, I was joking, but
Yes, let us attack the city we're trying to get into. Yes.
um,
Ashwing,
Maybe
please.
they deserve it.
I mean,
Thank you.
yes, but still.
I'll walk up. Gentlemen, must this resort to violence?
One of the
Oh,
knights
it's-
turns towards you, his sword immediately pointing towards you. Halt! This is official city business. Stand back, citizen. We are making an arrest.
I like put my fingers on like the tip of his blade and like shift it slightly. An arrest of a child, I think that's not warranted.
Child or not, a criminal is a criminal. The law will be abided.
And what did this so-called criminal do?
This boy was caught thieving from the local market. He's been attempting to deny such things, but we found the stolen food amongst the grains within this farm's shed.
Did you ever stop to think that maybe he bought it?
It is not up to me to determine whether or not the accusations are true or false. I simply carry out the law. The courts will decide whether this boy is truly innocent. Though, I doubt that would be the case.
I'll
We bribe him
I was actually gonna pull out a
with
Zenit,
food.
like flip it in the air and be like, and catch it and be like, you know, I think that this boy is innocent. What say you?
Guard looks at you. For a measly coin. You think his guard's so easily bought?
But of course not, my friend. I merely enjoy my trick. What's your price?
The guard turns towards the others who've now been paying attention to you, and they each nod. 20 zenit. Each.
Are there?
There's 4 of them. Would total out to 80.
Easy. I let out a small chuckle, flutter my eyelashes at him, and be like, "Oh, to be young again." And I, pull out his 20 first. The rest can come and get their own.
They get their gold from you.
Yes.
The guard turns to the other. Seems we've retrieved the wrong boy. Release this one. Back to the gates, all of you. They all chuckle and release the boy, throwing him into the mud and marching off. They talk about getting drinks and women tonight.
I wave my hand and then I kneel down to the boy. You must be careful on how you handle these things in the future. Don't get caught.
I didn't steal anything. And we didn't need your help. We were going to be okay. He stands up and brushes himself off. We're stepping back and going over to his father.
I kind
Lucy
of
will
mom him a
cut
little
in.
bit.
Lucy will kind of cut in and look down at the boy as he stands up, and a little appreciation wouldn't go far.
Please, my boy. He is young and quite zealous in his ways. Forgive him. We thank you for your generosity and for helping take care of my family. This boy is hard-headed and thinks he knows the world. I will make sure he is properly taught the way things work around here. Thank you so much. The father bows and pushes his son's head down in the bow as well.
Kids, bribery gets you everywhere.
I was gonna say, can we make food for him? Food for them?
The old man looks at you and, are you visiting Kavoltas? Strangers haven't seen. He looks at the cat, the dog, the boar man, the dark knight, the strange-looking, totally not demon lady, the elf, and the woman with a large mechanized cat nearby.
We're a very normal party. Thank you very much.
Actually, that was actually one thing I wanted to ask you. For the sake of keeping Zeus nearby, Planchette. Proxia, would you like to preemptively expend a Fabula point to essentially allow Zeus to shrink?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I think that'd be good. More unassuming mini Zeus.
Yeah, he's still
Small Zeus.
about the size of a motorcycle.
Mhm.
But in times where you need to go into tight spaces or whatnot, you can have him basically compressed down. You can no longer pilot Zeus in this form. So if you get in combat, he's simply companion. But he does have his normal weaponry and effects. But it does allow you to bring him into towns and whatnot. He's still mechanical as well. He's still very much a machine.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a size like a motorcycle.
Yeah, that's.
Cat bike,
I think that's a
cat
good
bike.
idea.
Okay. I
That
will,
means he's cuddleable even more.
I will assume he has already taken this form.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I was literally thought I had earlier this week of like, how is Zeus going to be in cities? How is Planchet going to enjoy half of her very character? Let's do this.
Zeus just hanging out on top of buildings, like
Very stealthy.
yeah. But no, this whole conversation derailed what the fuck I was gonna say.
Yeah, the old man looks at the very strange group of companions here. New to Cavaltasi, are you just visiting?
Yeah, actually, we might need some guidance. The law seems to be a bit interesting here, so maybe you could give us some information. We could.
It seems you are already quite used to dealing with the city guard, and bribery is quite common amongst the streets. I think, as a small favor, I could certainly lend you my boy here for aiding guide you through the city and making sure you find yourself safe passage among the streets and alleyways. Isn't that right, boy? Yes, father. And
I like let out a big old grin and like loop my arm through his. Perfect.
the boy grows red in the face as a grown woman takes him in a quite close embrace.
I no, arm in arm, like, you know.
Yes.
Like, okay.
This boy has probably only known the embrace of his mother and maybe his first kiss.
That's true. Wow. He is young.
You're moving too fast for him. Like, he's gonna pass out.
But he has blood run down his nose.
He pulls away a bit. Yes, I will certainly be happy to help guide you through Cavaltas, at least the areas I know. And certainly nothing. As his father looks at him, you haven't been visiting the lower districts again, have you, boy? Of course not, father. you told me not to. I will show you the best ways to avoid such places, travelers. Yeah, he bows and smiles, begins a awkward march towards Cavaltas. The father waves you off and turns towards the mother. Please make sure my boy doesn't get into too much trouble while he is your guide.
Worry not, worry not. He'll be under our protection.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yeah, we're really good at not getting into trouble.
Sorry.
Nothing is gonna go wrong here.
Absolutely nothing will go wrong. I'm 100% convinced of this, and I'm very convincing.
Zeus huffs. And so you guys make your way towards the city. Following behind the boy. He introduces himself as Wardhelm. He is a farmer's son, eager to see the outside world and explore the places his father has always told him never to visit, breaking as many rules as he possibly can before he gets tied down in some sort of marriage that keeps him on the farm for the rest of his days, like his father has been. He mentions wanting to see the world, to see the flying pigs, the flying pig acres, and heard stories of Ostrelham, the magic city, and all the crazy new technologies and magics that have been discovered there. Of course, to visit the grand city of Gazal is every child's dream. He had once wanted to be a swordsman, much like Lusu, as he examines Lusu's armor and massive sword.
oh god, we're gonna adopt this child.
This child is now our collective child.
If Lusu notices him like gauging up the sword, he'll offer, "Would you like to try and hold the sword?"
You couldn't possibly miss it unless you were blind, deaf, and stupid.
Lusu may be all of those, but
Lusu is in fact all of these things. The boy looks at you bright-eyed. Can I?
by all means. Lusu will pull out the great sword and show him the proper stance, and
The moment you release it from your hands into his, it slams into the ground. The boy is nowhere near strong enough to wield a blade of this size and stature. It might weigh as much as he does.
Sora needs to fatten him up.
what kind of great sword am I holding? Just like curiosity.
I mean, I assume it's anime and large.
I mean, when I think of great swords, I think of like a claymore, which is like 5 pounds.
I mean, yes and no. This is an anime.
Yeah, we're a JRPG.
I assume
land.
it
How
is
big do you want it?
obscenely large. Do you see the sword the Dark Knight is using?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
isn't it,
the
like,
reference you gave me.
the
is
reference
not
is
the
as
pretty-
big as the
like as tall.
it's as
you.
big as your character.
Right.
Yeah.
Without any previous description, I assumed you were basically wielding like a Buster sword.
Okay, well, Buster Sword's a different. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess if we call it a Buster Sword, sure.
I mean, that was just this is a JRPG. It's a great sword.
Yeah,
it
that's
is
fine.
absurdly large.
Okay.
Damn thing taller than him.
You
Yeah,
can
you think I'm using a piddly little hammer? No, it's a kid the fucking monster hunter size,
Well,
you know.
A Warhammer is a different story.
That's not
Warhammer
true.
is meant
Warhammer's
to
just
be-
still like 5 pounds in real life. Just a 5 pound head. But if you want it to be small Claymore, that's fine. Honestly, if you said Claymore, I would have thought the anime Claymore, and they're massive swords still.
That's fine.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We'll go with the big sword. Funny how.
Big chunker. Yeah. So the boy struggles to lift the blade. He puts the handle back in your hands. A little embarrassed he couldn't show off in front of all the ladies.
Before he puts it back in my hands, Lucy will pick up the tip just to kind of like balance the weight, so he can kind of lift it up a little bit.
He smiles a bit and looks at it in awe. But yeah, he returns the blade to you and continues on his way. You can see a little bit of sweat trickling down his forehead.
To be young again.
I remember when I by the police. I used to be the guard, but
The Horus speaks up. He says as he's sitting on the back of Zeus quite happily. Ah, Lord Borrington, don't you remember back when you were that age? Were you ever that age?
I don't remember.
Lord Borrington, a 5,000-year-old magical entity. Yeah. You guys make your way to the gate, and as you pass through, the gates are quite busy. You can see they're large, kind of overwhelming gray walls that stretch meters into the sky. Atop them, patrolling knights and guards and a multitude of armaments and ballistae cannons adorn the walls. The guards at the front gates are stopping merchants as they go in, checking travel permits and whatnot. One of the guards at the gate stands up as the boy marches towards, and you're not sure, but you can kind of assume he's one of the ones that you just paid off, as the boy kind of boldly marches by and sticks his tongue out at him as you all go by.
This little shit.
He's perfect.
Fits right in.
My son.
You joke. He's now been adopted. He's not going back to his father.
All right, now to get his name.
Wartham.
I have a third little companion. Yeah.
His name is
Yeah.
Wartham.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, taking him to the Fae real quick. Hang on.
Oh god, he
Yeah,
meant
spell-
take his name. Ah! So yeah, you guys all enter into the city. Hustle and bustle of Kavaltaz is immediately present to you. The streets of cobblestone streets are clacking with footsteps and carts going to and fro. You immediately hear the sound of people shouting street to street, talking amongst themselves, wandering back and forth, and the different shops and whatnot that are already here at the front gate quite presently are small and quaint. You can see these initial stores, though they seem to be getting a good bit of foot traffic and business, are each of them still of poor maintenance. You can see attempts to paint over rotting wood and displaced boards, spotty workmanship, putting new signs up or readjusting ones that have fallen down or started to peel away from age and wear and tear from the weathers. As you venture in towards the center of town, you see you easily spot a multitude of impoverished families reaching out for coin or scraps of food as best they can. People are simply pushing by or ignoring them. Each person having their own problems within the cities and their own families. The guards are there's a decent amount of guards around, marching back and forth, patrolling the streets and maintaining the peace as best they can. A lot of them vary, well, most of them vary between being knights in similar armor to that of the First Prince's personal guard, and well, his marching army, and others vary in, seem to be self-purchased or even forged equipment, more akin to the enforcers of the Grand Bazaar than actual city guard. Rumors of Marai's negligence towards his people seems to be at least partly fruitful in its truths, though he seems to be at least maintaining the peace. To what end is hard to tell. as the boy describes, not only the open streets here, but there are back alleys and black markets throughout the city that you can find strange and illegal things, where you even procure mercenaries or make shadowy deals with unlicensed mages and whatnot. Yeah. Wort turns to the group and is there anywhere you're looking to visit? I know most of these streets. I can show you the best place to find women. And he looks at the ladies. I mean, a place to stay and a comfortable inn to sleep in.
Just to mess with them, I like shoot him a wink and be like, "It's okay. Tell us the first one first."
He stutters for a moment. The voluptuous dragoness is a great place if you're looking to view from the outside. Not that I have. I wouldn't. How about that inn? This way. His face a bright red tucked into his shoulders. He begins to march down the street. He actually bumps straight into a man carrying a box who turns to him. "Watch where you're going, boy." Sorry. Voluptuous. Finding a place to stay.
I look back at Miss Sora and I just start giggling. Was I mean?
Poor
I
boy is
mean,
going through
I
puberty.
think it's a little bit nicer than what I would have said.
And so the boy leads you towards one of.
Give him a grapefruit.
Ramen, he is like 13.
50. I said 15.
15? Okay,
Listen,
15.
listen,
Okay.
listen.
So, 15.
You can't deny that when you were 13, 14, 15, you weren't thinking of anything. Some peanut butter or whatever, I don't know.
What the fuck are you doing?
Alrighty then. Well, I will be removing this video from YouTube later.
So we're led to the inn.
Sandwiches, right?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches, right?
Yeah.
Baseball, huh?
How about the Mets, huh?
How about the Mets, baby?
So yeah, the boy leads you towards an inn. Oh, excuse me, burp. The sign outside has a picture of it seems to be a family of bears, like sharing a pot of stew of some kind or something. It's just labeled the Three Grizzlies Inn. The boy points out to the patron of this inn is a very, very nice man, and his wife and daughter are lovely people. When he says daughter, you can see him kind of glance to the side a little bit. He might be into her a little bit. But it seems to be a noteworthy inn. You can see a group of several groups of people wandering in and out and about. It does seem to be an inn full of other travelers or adventurers. If you peek inside, there is a multitude of armored individuals, people with proper traveling equipment and whatnot, who seem to be enjoying food and drink. during this this midday passage. It's probably about lunchtime right now. Would y'all like to go in, or are you going to try and explore other things with Wart?
Suppose we should secure the room at least before we explore more.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
Okay. So
I can put a booby trap.
What? At the
I
end?
don't think that's needed yet.
You see Lucy gonna step into the inn, and all of a sudden his leg just gets cut off.
there's just a bear trap at the front door.
Yeah.
You guys didn't search the entrance. It's
It's called a bench.
the entire inn's a mimic.
An alert trap.
Not
Fucking
the
monster
mimic.
house.
Catches you on fire.
There's a concertina and poison trap here. Like you go down in like 2 seconds. So you're bleeding and you can't heal. So
Yeah.
Skishu.
should have checked for traps. To say,
Should have just been immune to poison. Yeah.
right? Easy.
Should have had your antidote.
I feel targeted.
You're not the one who got hit. You're fine. Yeah. So the five of you wander. A large, broad-shouldered man bellows from behind the bar. Greetings! Welcome in! Welcome to the Three Grizzlies Inn. I'm its patron, Bjorn. The man looks and sounds the very bears that the sign outside portray. He is thick, hairy man. His beard is well maintained, braided on either side, and you can see he definitely has a daughter. There's a little bow in one of the braids. From one of the tables, a lovely lady stands straight and turns towards you. She has a series of platters and plates in her hand. She's balancing multiple stews and drinks and whatnot. Welcome in. Please find a seat where you can. I'll be right with you. She wanders off, twirling past another inn patron who's just stood up suddenly and twirls, and as she does so, she lays down a couple of drinks at a opposite table and simply kind of skips past a couple of chairs, and with quite elegance and probably years and years of practice as a tavern maid, she skips off towards the back room. There is an empty table in the middle of the dining hall if you wish to find seats, or you may approach the man who names himself Bjorn.
What would you guys like to do?
I think finding a table sounds like a good idea.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, find a table.
Alright. Your group wander through the bustling inn. There's all kinds of people here. You see a mixture of adventuring parties and probably traveling merchants and whatnot. You spot Wart eyeing different tables. For what means it's only so obvious. Seems to be wanting to express his skills in sticky fingers. As he eyes a series of coin set aside on a table as probably a tip for the tavern maid, or simply to pay a fare. Um,
I'm assuming we him kind of doing this because he's bad.
yeah, I did say
A
you see him
bad
doing it.
boy.
I like eye him and then like grab the back of his collar and like sit him down. I'm like, time for food.
He
We'll talk about that later.
he gives a be open like I wasn't gonna do anything. He sits down, kind of peeks back towards the coin as the as another barmaid goes by and scoops it up and takes it towards the front counter.
Lusu kind of coughs, and you know that's only going to lead to more trouble, right?
I mean, it's not often I get caught, and they make a ton of money from customers. They won't notice a few coins going missing, right?
What's with you
So
and
you would-
stealing?
Huh?
I'm asking the boy what's with you and
Oh.
stealing.
If you came from poverty like me and my family do, and you would understand. Life isn't easy. It's not, especially not here, not in this city. You don't have money. You can't pay off the guards when they come to take things or abuse their power. And it's not only them, but the few gangs that hang out within the cities. They extort those of us who can't pay them off, and more than one of my friends have been forced into basically being their lackeys. Even just a few coins can keep us fed for another month.
Well, you got us now.
Yes, and when you decide to go on your next adventure, what then? Then I have no one again. Do not promise things that aren't real.
I'll tell you what, kid. If you can put aside these sticky fingers of yours, when we camp, once per night, I will show you how to wield a blade.
He looks to you, his eyes widen. I mean, I don't have a sword of my own.
We can pick up a wooden sword. It's no bother.
Yes, I know where where one of the finest blacksmiths all of Kavaltaz in all of the principalities is. We can go there, and I could pick out a trainer sword, yeah?
Let's calm it down, but yes, if you can promise me you'll stay out of trouble.
As you say this, from behind you, a kind, soft voice speaks up. Ah, is Ward getting into more trouble, is he? The woman you had seen disappear into the back approaches behind you. She has a series of menus in her hands, and welcome in. Sorry, I don't mean to butt in, but as a tavern maid, it is impossible not to hear the conversations of my patrons.
Get ambushed by a tavern maid, it's all over.
She smiles and hands out the menus and whatnot. And what might I be? Who might I have the pleasure of serving to be considered friends of our young ward here?
Did you say what or who?
Said who? He's asking
Okay.
who you guys are. He obviously knows Wart.
Yeah.
He's curious as to the sudden company he has ventured in with this time.
Lucy will just speak up. We're but a small adventuring party named Empyrean Heart.
That much is apparent, besides name. it is impossible to miss the difference between adventuring parties and uh, and the average commoner and merchant. I would not have assumed you were anything but. It is always nice to see your kind, and especially those capable of dealing with such a little rabble-rouser as our young Mort here. Is there anything I can get for you? Food, drink? Are you looking to stay the night?
Yes, actually, we are gonna need a place to stay for the night.
Wonderful. I will have my husband come over here and make deals with you in a short while. As I do this, is there any food or drink I can get for you? Everything on the menu is fairly cheap, but today's special is honey slime gruel.
Sorry. That was a slip reaction. That wasn't an Ashley reaction.
Yes, yeah, you're actually just like.
She's had
Yep.
some bad shit, but I'll take just a pint.
All right,
I'll take the special.
all right,
You would.
I'll take a pint as
I
well.
like
thank you.
gruel.
okay.
And let's get a plate or both worked.
Are you getting a special or just a meal? An average meal is meat, bread, the usual.
Get him an apple. Oh, he
I mean,
deserves.
Whatever
Good.
Wart wants,
No,
right?
we will let
Wart
the
will
boys
do.
Yeah.
starve. It'll build character.
If he starves,
Lord.
you won't get a third servant.
Wart, what would you
Yeah.
like to eat?
Teach me how to
Um,
gather.
He looks at the menu and he goes through the list. He picks out a platter of cracked cracked sunny side up sunbird eggs, a platter of
What in the world?
what did
Right?
I name these fucking things?
He's going for the bougie shit. Stop him.
He he goes for a platter of rhyme-hide wolf jerky.
Yo, what the fuck?
He does
Ayo.
order the
Fuck
honey
is he better
slime.
than us?
Look, you asked what he wanted. You didn't limit him. If you would like to stop him at any point, you may.
Look, I'm not paying, so.
Is he
excited.
is he calling this out as he's
Yes,
as
he is
okay.
asking and she is notating everything.
You know,
Okay. Lucy will
Just like taking everything away from him, like shoving in the bag.
I
Lucy
mean,
will
we can take the leftovers. It's fine.
yeah, well Lucy will put his hand on the menu and push it down. Are you sure you can eat all of this, young one?
Yes, of course. I'm starving.
Great immortals manifest in multiple ways, I see.
I'll take the hit on this, and I'll deduct however many IP I need from this for this one. Lucy will just sigh. All right, go ahead then.
Kid's gonna individually wipe us out of cash.
Yeah, I feel
leave us
like
out of house and home.
we're getting
Damn,
like...
you all broke? Sheesh.
We're getting haggled here.
The maid did say it was cheap, so
That's
It is, yes, it is
Okay.
cheap, but like, it's still a paid
Like,
meal.
define cheap.
Let's see.
how much is this gonna run us?
Can we just use a Fabula point to not get loose money?
No, absolutely not. I
Um,
will spend IP if I need to.
Well, it's Zenit. You'll be spending coin.
Oh, it would be Zenit. Okay.
Inventory points are specifically for item stuff you pull from your bag for combat
Okay,
or
okay.
other usage. He runs up a tab of about 100 Zenit,
Bro, what the fuck?
ordering
himself?
just about everything on the menu.
I kind of
Good appetite on him.
Collectively just put into it, I guess.
I kind of eye him, and I'm like, are you planning for this back to your family?
He looks at you with like a look of confusion that had never once crossed his mind.
Oh, this man was just gonna eat all of
He
it.
was hoping to, he
Does
doesn't
care about his family.
he doesn't get to eat just whatever he wants ever. You just offered a kid who's
I
been
mean, to
eating.
be fair, yeah, when's the next time he might actually get
Right.
a chance like this? I don't blame him.
I guess.
You know what? You eat.
I can literally cook.
He doesn't know
You're
you. He doesn't know any of you. You took him in and said, pick whatever you wanted. We'll pay. To you, you're the most glorious heroes he's ever met, and you're filthy fucking rich.
All of us staring at our like only hundreds at this point.
Lord Borrington staring
How
at
much
his
do I
like
have?
2K.
Yeah, it is fucking
Okay,
2K.
well-
Yeah.
Well, okay, so Lord Borrington can get the tab. It's fine.
I'll
Lutsu
put
Cup.
I'll put 50s in it towards it since I did. I did say.
You also have that
I would
bag
cover
of
most of it.
Zenit.
Just as a heads up.
Yeah, Planchette loses half if she like puts anything into it.
Yeah, I'm pretty poor right now.
I mean,
Right.
I only have Zenit, so I only have 60. So I mean, I'm putting pretty much.
Just
everything in.
as a heads up, the cost of a full rest in a city per person is 20 Zenit.
Okay, I'm putting up 40 Zenit then.
I can pay for Lusu.
I need to cover most of my. I need to cover my expenses. So.
Or Borrington can cover, you know.
Seems like a great time to do some side questing to get some money.
Right?
As Wart finishes ordering his stuff, he
Can I gather?
to the woman, Margaret, is Cassandra around? The woman smiles, a knowing smile. Yes, Warren, she's in the back washing dishes. If you'd like to join her in washing dishes, you may go talk to her, but do not distract her from her work. Yes, ma'am.
Just wash dishes. Mm-hmm.
I'll wash dishes, alright?
Yeah, he very quickly stands up and runs towards the back. He bumps into an adventurer, almost falls over. He apologizes quickly and makes his way into the back room.
Kitchen floods.
The woman now known as Margaret smiles. Oh, to be young again.
I feel like a lot of people are saying that today. Weird.
A lot of that, yeah.
She does look to the very interesting party and well, I'm going to go get your food and I'll inform my husband to come and visit you for the if any planned stay. He wanders off, and shortly after, the large man known as Bjorn wanders forward. He pulls up a chair and squats down. The chair is basically enveloped in his person. It's more as a means to allow him to squat than to actually be used as a proper chair. This man might be like the partly descendant of giants. Who knows? He looks at the group. My wife informs me that you wish to stay the night or potentially longer.
You appear to be my new favorite person. Yes, we would like a couple of rooms.
Wonderful. One for each of you.
Is it cheaper if we...
Misora raises her hand. Can I stay with Lucy?
mean, you guys could bunk wherever the hell you want. He just wants to know how many rooms he's making up.
I'm looking at
how
Lucy
many
as I say
how many
this.
beds how many beds are in each room?
Well, it depends entirely on how many you wish to bed. We have a couple of barracks-like beddings for you.
Usually
It's,
don't ask that question around here, but
we have a couple of larger rooms for parties who wish to simply bed together, or if you're looking for something a little more private. The upper floors are a bit more soundproof.
Where large parties
Yeah,
like
the,
to bed together.
yeah, the large party room. How much would that be?
That'll be in total 40 Zenith a night. The bedding isn't
Oh.
luxurious, but it's done at a deal since you're using up simply one room.
Oh, I mean, that works, right?
And will you be staying one night, or are you going to be staying here for a while?
What do you guys think?
I'd say for at
Probably
least
here a while, right?
yeah.
Say like a few days, maybe.
We're actually not sure how long we're going to be here. Probably around 3 to 4 days, we assume.
3 to 4 days? 40 times 4. It'll come out to 160 Zenith a day. Oh, 160 Zenith today.
A day, just remember.
Yeah,
day.
raises it.
Right, raise 160 Zenith today.
There are of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's
I'll
5 of
find
you.
more.
So divide by
Yeah, 5 of
one-
us.
1,
I am
60.
going to have to add a small fee for pets. He looks at Horus sitting on top of Zeus and Fenrir, who is slowly getting back to his proper colorization and is beginning to actually shed.
I nod. It makes sense. Lord Borrington is a good pet. And I continue to like put my bag.
Horus scoffs for a moment before correcting himself.
I'll throw 40 into that. So
Well,
20
what's
should
the-
be left.
well, how much is
Oh,
the
yeah.
pet fee thing?
In total, it'll come out to 190 Zenith for 4 days of
Divided
stay.
by 5.
So we need to come up with 290 coins right now, right? Because of that.
Yes, because there is a 100 Zenith tab currently raised.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have okay,
I'll-
so I
I'll
have 230.
I'll put all of my 60s in it towards it.
Lord Borrington,
That-
Hello.
give me
Yeah.
a insight willpower.
Give us your money.
You in it?
That's your money.
Insight, willpower, difficulty.
How lenient are you with your coin?
considering he's always joking.
Just make it normal. It's fine.
Yeah. Roll.
Okay. So you don't immediately just throw out the exuberant amounts of coin. But thought of 290 Zenith. What is that piddly amount? Definitely crosses your mind.
Tell you what, everyone. I will be oh so generous. I'll pull out my bag of fucking Zenith, and I will painstakingly, one at a time, to make sure I'm not duping anyone.
Lucy's eyes are bloodshot as he watches this.
Put 200 down.
For the next 15 minutes, Lord Borington reaches into Horace's bag, one by one, pulling out individual coins. At this point, a couple of people around other tables are staring as this man meticulously counts out 290 zenith.
I did say 200, but yeah.
200 zenith.
200.
I can put 30 towards it.
I'll put the
I'll
other
put-
60.
I do believe that should cover most of the expenses, since you all seem a bit strapped for cash right now.
I don't want to do that. Oh well.
Um,
Do I just subtract the 30?
yep, just subtracted from using it.
Okay.
As the money is collected, Bjorn smiles and nods and I'll go prepare your rooms. I'm sure my wife has your food ready here shortly. If you need anything, a simple holler will call us to your table. Please enjoy your stay at the Three Grizzly Inn, and thank you for your patronage. Stands up with a loud creak, and the chair, you kind of see the chair slowly retake its natural form. And he steps away. The crowd around quickly snaps back to what they were doing and talking about. Yeah, shortly after the food is brought to you guys, your plates are brought to you individually, and then the table is covered in a menagerie of delicious, glistening, steaming foods. The honeypot slime gruel is actually a very interesting looking meal. So a honeypot slime is a small yellow slime that does have a natural sweet flavoring and scent to it due to its desires to ingest pollens from nearby plants and break them down into enzymes in its body. This adorable small thing has been killed, put inside of a bowl, and into its body is stuffed a mixture of grains and meats and vegetables that are slowly broken down inside of its form through the natural enzymes that just kind of rest inside the slime's shape. It is topped with a small covering of like herbs and an egg cracked on the side.
Well, if that isn't the fanciest gruel I've ever seen.
I mean, yeah, that does sound really fucking good.
Yeah, fuck you. This is
Delicious.
anime, motherfucker. I'm gonna make delicious food. Don't you me? Fuck
yeah.
you. Fuck
You
you.
took it before you even heard what the yum was.
Hey, it's fine. I'll stay here with my beer.
I mean, there is a menagerie of food, and Wart has not returned yet. You are more than welcome to eat portions of his meal that he will not finish.
Slime gruel. Nom nom nom.
He did promise he would finish it all.
I kind of want to like yell out, "Oh, geez, all this food looks great. Too bad Wart's not here."
I guess Wart ran off on us, and we'll eat all the food.
A couple of the nearby patrons chuckle a little bit. You do hear a couple of them who probably also common patrons who know Wart simply by passing. The boy's probably infatuated with his little love interest. Remember the time when he when he was caught looking under her skirt?
Oh Lord, this man needs to learn.
After a little bit, Margaret does go to the back, and you see her come back out, dragging Wart by the ear. I do remember specifically telling you not to distract my daughter from her work. I was just talking. We were just talking. Much talking was had between those tongues of yours. Get. He smiles a little blushingly, wanders over to the table. He's got a little glow to his step. And as he sits down, he looks at his food. Wow, this all looks amazing. Did Margaret really make all of this? He says, quite loudly.
You ordered it. Naturally, she would make it.
Well, I just figured that he cuts himself short before he says something he probably shouldn't.
You should probably compliment your future mother-in-law.
While he's about to take a bite out of rime hide wolf meat, he spits and spatters. Mother-in-law? Yeah, like that.
Perfect sound effect.
I don't know what you're talking about. He immediately begins to bite into the savory meats, and it pulls apart from the bone beautifully. It is piping hot and gloriously seasoned. These are presented in kind of like a what am I thinking? The tomahawks, kind of presented like a tomahawk fashion. Each one could easily fill a plate in and of itself, and there's about 5 presented.
Sarah looks at him and says, "Really? Because it seems like you already know the taste of what your mother-in-law could."
I need to clean my ears out. I swear, I thought you said you already know the taste of your mother-in-law. I was like, I gotta say.
Yo! Lusu will gently karate chop the top of Misora's head.
Ow.
Knock a chop.
Miss Sora rubs her head. What did I do?
You know,
I stick my tongue out at loose to beer.
And so a simple meal is enjoyed amongst the group here. Was there anything you all wanted to talk about amongst yourselves, or ask Wart while you're here, or even Bjorn or Margaret as she wanders by?
I mean,
And don't
how
forget,
much of the city does Wart know? Question mark.
he's a decent guide.
Decent guide. Would he know of any shady?
He has mentioned multiple shady things. Should he be there? Probably not. But
Yeah, of course.
also,
I mean, yeah, Lucy will.
Don't forget, you can use Fabula points to simply have that be a yes. You can adjust that narrative to how you need it to be.
Small child, do you know about the Dungeons and Dog Deals in the city? Fabula point. Why, yes, I know everything about it.
Why, yes, I am in fact the criminal underlord.
I mean, yeah, Lusu, as Wart is eating, Lusu will kind of lean in. So, Wart, I heard from your father you've been skulking around the, what was it called? Lower?
Back alleys, lower districts, yeah.
Back alley. Yeah, lower districts. Do you know of the, hidden passageways between, say, the city and...
I know all kinds of hidden places that you can get to.
You finish your food, please.
He grabs a mug of ale and goes to drink it.
Lucy will grab it and slam it down before he does.
He grabs his water and drinks it. Yeah. You're looking for somewhere to, you get somewhere shady to get to. I can take you some of the back alleys. I know a path underneath one of the bridges over the waterways.
Very well. Suppose we sleep on it tonight and get at it tomorrow? Or should
Yeah.
we wait until nightfall and go at it tonight? King?
Uh,
Thoughts?
well, I mean, Wart does have things he does have to do. He's a farmer's child, so
To do the night.
So I
When do you need to be back to your father, Lord?
I shouldn't stay out the night unless, I mean, there's no way he could get upset at me for staying the night. Such brave and fantastic heroes, right? I could stay the night, right?
Misora sighs.
I mean, we didn't exactly pay for initial bed now, did we?
We did just pay for barracks, so
and you did kind of also invite to teach him when we rest.
yes, yes. Okay. Yes, you can stay with us while we're here.
Yes. It's awesome. I'll find a missive boy to send a message to my father. Stands up and dashes out of the inn.
I feel like we're gonna regret this in the morning.
In return, you have to help us locate some
think-
passageway into the dungeon.
Discord died again.
Uh-oh.
No, that's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did you
Oh, it's
hear
just a
what I said?
dramatic pause.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I seen him say this before. He stands up and dashes out immediately, having been told he could stay.
All right. I assume he's going to alert his father.
Yeah, he's off to go find a missive boy to send a message to his father.
He can
Um,
afford a missive boy.
I mean, Ford knows them.
Yeah, that's
I mean, it's also there's a good chance it's not expensive. And slash or who knows what happens in these streets.
They have that young AOL.
He did say that the local
Area
city
picking.
gangs have scooped up chunks of the youths and have them
Yeah.
doing jobs for them. A message carrier is definitely a job for a child.
yeah.
So, yeah, you all finish your meal, and it's about mid-afternoon at this point. Wart does get a message off to his father and returns back. The Ward is very excited to go visit the blacksmith now. He ate about a third of the food he ordered, took bites out of just about everything he physically could, and finished almost nothing.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. I trust you guys can finish the food. I'll go to the blacksmith with Ward here.
Ward looks at you excitingly, and I know the best blacksmith in town. We'll go to him. I'll pick out a sword, and then you can teach me tonight. It'll be the most greatest night in all of Kafta. I might even be the next prince.
Lusu's eyes just glare at him. I wouldn't say that around here. I feel like that is grounds to be beheaded.
He kind of shies down a little bit. Right. Sorry.
Anyway, guys, I will be back, I suppose. Unless anybody would like to come with me.
Misora raises her hand.
Okay.
Don't get in too much trouble, you two.
I put
I'll
my
be
pointer fingers together. Ooh, woo.
And
I get to go on a trip with Lucy.
there was only one bed.
Hell yeah.
For the 5 of you.
We're all sharing one
Plus a
bed.
mechanical cat, plus a regular magical cat,
Yeah,
and
but
a magical dog.
Proxia can sleep inside her cat.
No, she can't.
No.
I just think
It's
that she
fine,
does
with
not fit
all of
inside
our-
of it.
You can
All
sleep
of
on
our
top of
body
it.
heat, it'll be fine.
Small right
Yeah.
now, yeah.
Yeah, I mean we'll head out to the blacksmith, and again we're not trying to buy an actual blade, just something to teach him with, like a wooden sword or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Paid for the rest of the meal.
Yeah, I mean, whatever payment needs to be done gets done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lusu and Misora wander off with Wart towards the blacksmith. Wart rambles on excitedly about what kind of sword he wants and how he's gonna use it to slay monsters and defend the farm and impress his father and the young girl that he is infatuated with.
Lusu will temper his expectations as best he can. Obviously, he's a young child. He's gonna be excited no matter what. But
A very
Lusu
excitable
will-
boy.
yeah, Lusu will calm him down as best he can and make sure he knows that he's not gonna be a sword master in a night. Hell, Lusu's not
you-
even a sword master.
You don't know that I could be a prodigy. One of those geniuses that gets taken up by Gazal.
It is on some turbo hopium right now.
You guys make it to a blacksmith. There's a small group of people around making simple orders for equipment repairs and whatnot. There's a series of blades and armors and bits.
I'll go.
Yeah, that's my doggo. That's my doggo. My Ariel. Their bits and bobs are about, and you could browse. The owner of the shop seems to be a little bit busy talking to a patron, so if the two of you want to have a little moment real quick, I'm gonna go take care of my dog.
Okay.
Have a moment, you two, with I don't know, I
Of
can't
course, of
while
course.
I'm away.
So, lovely weather we're having.
Are you always this awkward?
No.
What's gotten into you?
Flashback to Misora getting like almost body slammed by Lucy. Nothing has gone into me.
Lucy will scratch his head and you say so.
Misora looks away, watching Wart
Ward.
walking
Ward.
in front of us, skipping. We spent so much money and I could have cooked.
That's alright. Let the kid have his moment. It's not
Probably
often.
teach him how to gather.
Yeah, that is something we can teach him. I mean, you're talking as if we're gonna bring him along on a long, arduous journey that would span over the course of months.
I mean, you said we were gonna be here for 3 to 4 days, so
Yeah, I mean, I'll teach him over the course of those 4 days, but who knows? Maybe he is a prodigy of the blade.
I
Alright.
think he'll be a good teacher.
It's when y'all Ashley's already drafting up adoption.
That was quick.
Listen,
was
I
to be
can get shit
expected.
done. Mm-hmm.
So, after for a bit, the crowd steps aside, and a stout man, the very full long beard that goes down past his waist, his bulky, muscled arms covered in soot and coal, steps forward. He has goggles over his eyes. He lifts them up over his onto his forehead. Right, what can I help you with? Welcome to my smithy. Are you buying, selling, need something repaired? Oh, young Wart. I see you're back. Not trying to swindle me out of another one of my blades, are you? Of course not, Forge Master. No, these are my new friends. This here is, the Noble Knight. What's...
Yeah, new friends.
What's your name?
Lucy cracks a smile and extends his hand to the Forge Master. My name is Lusu. Pleased to meet you.
Forge Master Rockbreaker, at your service.
I peek behind Luzu, and I'm Misora. Hi.
Uh,
And I go back to
Bah.
being behind Luzu.
he nods, ma'am. This
Lucy will.
this man is very obviously a descendant of Cosmere blood. This is essentially the world's dwarves.
Okay.
The fact he's here is a quite astounding sight, seeing how most of the Cosmere people are dead or fighting in the last remnants of their cities. The few who manage to escape are few and far between. Seems this man set up shop here in a means to hopefully, make a home away from home. But you do know that the Cosmere people are mastersmiths and are well versed in their ability to forge and smith all kinds of equipment and tools and machinery. And they are one of the few peoples who have an understanding of the ways of forging magic crystals into equipment and machines. This is prevalent the fact that in the back you do see a Magitech golem hammering away at some pieces of heated metal.
Lucy will speak up. I see you know Ward. Has he caused you trouble before?
The boy causes trouble everywhere he goes, don't you, Wart? Wart kind of tucks back. I don't mean to. Don't mean to? You stole one of my blades and tried to resell it to me within the hour!
That's bold.
I see he has a bit of infamy around here for being a troublemaker.
Yes, he's quite the troublemaker, and I have more than once had to shoo him from my forge. But the boy
Well-
does do good work when he is hired to do so. Oh, most of us put up with him.
I have made him promise me that he will do no more trouble, and in exchange, I would get him a training blade from you and teach him to work the blade. Isn't that right, Ward?
Yeah, see? The Lusu, the great and amazing knight, it says that I could be a squire under him. Look, I'm going up in the world. The forge master looks at Ward, looks to you. A promise, you say, eh? We'll see how long that lasts round, won't we? You won't be getting this boy's hopes up now, will you? I've seen you adventuring types make promises and wander off.
I'm one to keep my promises.
Good, good. If you're willing to keep your promises, I might be willing to make a small deal.
Very well. How much would you like for a beginner's training blade, say?
What? Yes, Forge Master. You say you're going to be squiring under this man here. Yes, Forge Master. Right? I can squire under you, right? He looks to you, Lusu.
Lucio runs his hand through the back of his head and scratches his head. It's gonna be hard to explain to your father. Very well. Yes, I will take you in as my squire.
Fantastic. Well then, as your first lesson, I'm not gonna sell you a blade, Wart. Wart looks a little dejected. But how am I going to? You're gonna forge it yourself, lad.
Forging montage. Yeah.
Blacksmithing Blacksmith Ward.
The first lesson to be a fine warrior, as one might know, he looks to you, Lusu, is to get to know your blade and understand it in your hands. And nothing gets the blade's heart and soul forged brighter and stronger than to do it yourself. He looks to Lusu and Isora. Come round back. I've got a couple of blades sitting waiting for a proper forging. We'll get the boy going, and maybe you'll learn a thing or two yourself.
Very well. Let's go, Mizora. Ward, let's check this out.
And so you venture to the back of the forge, and Forge Master Rockbreak goes through the methods of forging up a blade and getting it properly fitted and such. What kind of sword does Wart make?
It has to be light, right?
Whatever you decide is the blade Wart makes.
I mean, yeah, let's just do a one-handed sword for now. I mean, he's small, so he needs to learn how to wield a sword before trying to go for a larger sword.
Okay. Wart takes the rest of the evening to forge out a simple broadsword. It fits well within one hand. It is wieldy, and he seems to be able to at least carry it with relative ease. You will need proper training to be able to swing it for any period of time, but Mort now has a blade.
All right.
And you,
Forge Master.
now Squire.
Yeah, I have a squire now. Okay.
He's adopted.
This reminds me of the Game of Thrones TV show we just watched. You have your own egg.
An unruly egg.
Yeah.
Added another NPC to my list. All right. So while you guys are doing that, I do know the two of you said you did need to.
Yeah, this
Bounce
is
early.
probably a good time for us to bounce.
Yeah,
You guys
so-
can continue playing.
Yeah, we'll finish out with the rest of the group doing stuff. But
Yeah. Perfect.
have a good rest of your night, and thanks for
Oh,
joining.
I did have a question.
Yes.
What do I need to do? Because I was thinking, I had a dream. Okay, listen.
Mm-hmm.
This is
I had a
dream.
dream.
I had a dream.
Dreaming about Fabula.
But so you know Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too.
Sure, I know Cloudy's gonna shoot meatballs. Do I know the second
Okay,
one?
So in the second one, the food are like alive,
Mm-hmm.
and I was thinking of the strawberry character that runs around and just yells like "Awoo!" basically. How do I make? Do I use a Fabula point to make my own little like food pet thing? friend?
That would require an additional class, because that would require you to probably have Wayfinder, which get you which could get you a companion.
Okay, so I have to
Or
work my way towards
yeah,
it.
you'd need to work
Okay.
your way towards it. There's other means as well. Sure, fuck off to the Fey Wilds, find something. I don't know. Is there a species of living weird food creature? Maybe.
Yeah, I want a weird food pet.
Fine, I can live with more NPCs under my belt.
I mean,
I
you
used
can
to
always
imagine-
just do like a you can always do like a very simple NPC that can't speak, just does
Well,
like
yeah,
a
it just
sound.
it
That's
just makes
fair.
noises, that's the thing,
I
so.
don't have the end result for that. Technically, if she fucking makes it talk, it fucking talks.
No. It can just say like vowel sounds.
It just says strawberry. It's a
Wow,
fucking
wow.
Pokemon.
And I just understand. it.
Strawberry.
Yeah, I just understand.
Strawberry, strawberry.
That would be something you'd have to work towards in
Okay.
the future. That's definitely a more long term want.
The projects that we could work
That's
on.
my end goal. To
Can
have a
put our-
strawberry.
Put our points
All right,
into
so
the
I assume
project.
so I assume now that I have a squire, my camp action, which is martial practice, is not going to be practicing with Wart.
I would say if you technically get a third camp action, which would be training Wart.
Okay, yeah.
You may do that instead of your other camp actions. Depending on how this goes, sure, Wart can grow to be an amazing knight. I don't know how long you
know
want this
what?
campaign to be,
Could
but
we-
You know what?
It's gonna be forever.
Let's have
May
fun
I-
with this, okay? Let's have some fun. I'm gonna spend a Fabula point, and I'm
You
gonna make him
bitch.
actually a prodigy.
The
Also,
thing is,
I'd
Hoop,
like to-
you didn't plan for it, but actually, Wart's gonna be
He's gonna be the best.
the
swordsman
next
ever.
character they play.
He's
you
gonna
know?
be he's gonna be the actual hero, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ends up taking.
are you
He's the
spending
chosen one.
are you spending a Fabula point?
Yes, I am spending a Fabula point to make him a prodigy.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's not up to you. It's up to him.
Yeah, so to me, this is my Fabula
Choice.
point to spend. Yeah, I'm
Alright.
spending a Fabula point. I'm
Uh,
making him a prodigy.
Yeah, Wart is surprisingly skilled with the blade. The trainings and such will get him much closer to his end goal much faster.
All that farming really paid off.
What that looks like in the future will depend on how the
Yeah,
campaign
know what it
develops.
looks
But yes,
I think this is gonna be a funny way to spend my Fabula point.
I
I'm gonna
think
do it.
you're a punk ass bitch.
Also, I was wondering, could I propose that we all get our own third camp action of training? Training
War.
Training Wart.
Yeah. That was,
You know,
That'd be hilarious, actually.
Yeah, because
Sure.
I could train him
We all,
in
yeah, we all, yeah, we all have, yeah,
If-
we all have something we can train him. with.
yes, there is a party camp action. If you wish, one of you each rest may sacrifice your personal rest to take care of Wart.
Oh,
If
yeah.
Wart is with
Nice,
the
nice,
party.
nice. Okay.
Alright,
I'm
so
just
Okay,
trying
yeah,
to
he's
think, what the
pissed.
fuck can I teach him? How to take a hit?
How to be an asshole.
Or yeah, I mean, like, yeah,
I mean-
how to take a hit. I mean, that's a good training. I
I
mean,
mean, there's how to take a hit. I mean, you are wicked strong.
True, yeah.
You
strength
have
training,
You
yeah.
are our tank.
you have 5,000 years of basically law school under your belt.
Wart would be our lawyer, our Saul Goodman.
Um,
We have
He
Wart Goodman on
uses
our team.
plasma to get us out of anything.
right?
I'm
Oh,
sorry. I'm
no.
just imagining one night we're in camp and and Lord Borrington's like, "Come,
How's
come,
it
child.
going?
I must impart my knowledge." And then all of a sudden we're all like, "What the fuck, Borrington? Where did this
He
come
comes
from?"
back and he's just like the 1,000-yard stare.
Right,
All
because
black.
Lord
Right.
Borrington has managed he is the middleman between the two Fey courts, so you would have much understandings of how to deal with political means. You have so much time developed in understanding how to deal with politics that you have tons of knowledge in that area.
Hear what happens while we're gone. We're gonna come
Alright,
back
you guys
next
be sa-
week and we're gonna hear that like Wart has like gained all the knowledge in the world somehow and like the campaign's over
Who knows?
or something. Like
You know, somehow Wart's gonna be our last villain. He's gonna be like the penultimate villain of the story.
Listen,
You trained me.
listen, don't fuck this boy over. All right,
Yeah.
don't fuck this boy over. Y'all get,
Alright.
yeah, you two get out of here. Have a good night.
See you guys.
Good night, you
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
All right. So fuck you guys.
Right, now those nerds are gone. Now we need to ruin war as quickly as possible.
Don't you dare! I will end your life.
Now that we've added a fucking squire to the party, again, like, I mean, we'll go over this, but Wart does have a life. You can take him
Aw.
adventuring all the time, or you can let him live his life. He does have a life to live. So,
He has no life, only us now. We have kidnapped this child.
Christ.
I mean, he was about to be imprisoned or executed or something, right? So I mean, we're good. It's fine. This is a
Totally,
better
like, stuck-
outcome.
Right.
So yeah, the three of you are in the tavern. I assume the food has either been eaten or scooped into Horace's bag.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's a fair thing to assume. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? Wart, Lusu, and Misora are off and away. The three of you have free time. It is early evening, and the three of them won't return till it's time to go to bed.
Might be good to start talking to other people in town and get an idea of what's been going on, maybe.
Was it you said there was a multitude of like merchants and adventurers in here, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a chunk of well-traveled people. This inn does have its storefront at the it is fairly near the center of town, so it's pretty popular. And with the beauty Margaret and the large knowledgeable man Bjorn, it's pretty popular amongst adventurers and travelers. So yeah, what are you guys looking for?
Dot, dot.
out of curiosity, how much would it cost to buy everyone around?
Throw down 20s in it.
Sure, I will
rather boldly walk up to our giant descendant fellow,
Bjorn.
Bjorn. That's it. My brain was blanking.
Yep.
And I
You're good.
will put down the 20s and go, I'm in good spirits. Around for everyone in here.
Ah,
Shots. Everybody.
a man of rich blood, I see. Right then. Attention, patrons. This man here has willingly bought all of you a drink. Cheers for the newcomers. Everyone cheers and shouts. A couple people are a little, like, scoffy, like, fuck you think you are? But everyone's excited to get a new drink. Market comes out with rounds for everyone and fills tables with drinks, refilling those who already have them. A bold move for a beastman. So I don't mean ill with that term, I just simply know not what to call you. In my times, I've not seen a person of your, disposition.
Oh, we're just quite alright. Potential giant kin. I am not what you appear, but good attempt all the same.
I am giant kin as much as you are beast folk, it seems. Well, an act of such generosity is only ever done by someone seeking information. Is there anything I can help you with, good sir?
What I ask him though, that's the real question. I am open to suggestions from folks. That's out of character.
Question. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure what we need to know right now.
This, I mean, beyond the like general state of things, if there's any specifics that we should be aware of, if there's any place that he would recommend we stay away from, or maybe head to if we were seeking specific information. Obviously being like, you know, if we were asking for this information, where would you recommend, or who do you recommend we talk to?
The issue is like, so we're looking to figure out Lusu's amnesia and whatnot.
Correct.
Yeah.
But we don't know shit about it.
The only thing we know is the dungeon.
Do we?
Where's the dungeon?
Yeah,
He
Lucy
did tell us.
did mention that
Okay.
Yeah.
he was informed to find some dungeon that apparently exists below the city. There is also, yes, you could ask about the general happenings of Kavaltas and the standings amongst people. You can see if he has any recommendations for potentially finding other folk to get information from. You could ask about local wildlife, if there's anyone seeking help, kind of bounties or anything that exist out there.
Ah, yes, the side quests to feed our new squire.
Oh, he's gotta get XP, you know? No, I will, well, as you and I both know, the old liquor makes the tongue move oh so well, so, from you, good sir, I was wondering if you might know where we might look for more, I suppose the term would be dubious information, yes.
Yes. If you're looking for information of such degree, I know a man or two who might be able to help you. He leans down over the counter. You hear it creak under his weight as he does so. You didn't get this information from me, though, right?
course, we've barely talked, yes.
He reaches into his apron and pulls out a sheet of paper and writes down seems to be an address and a name, and then slips it to you. There's a man who sells all kinds of information he definitely should not have his hands on. Whether it's true or not, I'm not certain myself. I haven't had dealings with him in years, but he was always a trustworthy broker, at minimum. Find him and you should be able to procure just about any information you want from him. Outside of that, there's a bloke in the back over there. He points towards the back of the inn. The man back there in a heavy cloak who's been looking around. He's actually staring at you, Lord Borrington. He's been keeping watch of adventurers coming to and fro. I know not what he wants. He hasn't spoken to me once. He orders food now and then, but that is it. He's been good on his pay, so I haven't asked him any questions, but maybe approaching him may not be a horrible idea.
Thank you for the room and your hospitality. Mm-hmm.
And just slip the paper and he.
Yes, enjoy the room, good son. Thank you so much for your patronage.
I'll head back to the other two if they haven't done anything in that meanwhile. Yeah.
They're plastered. They ordered 8 more drinks. They're drunk off their asses.
Let's go.
Ah, yes, Lord Borrington had to be the one
Dance
doing
for
all the
people.
subterfuge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Do you do anything? You just waiting for Lord Borrington? Do you poke around for anyone?
We don't know where the dungeon is, right?
No, that is information you are seeking.
Okay. I think I'd probably like start asking around if there's anyone that's heard about any like dungeons or strange happenings around town
Okay.
or nearby the town, I guess.
Are you simply just asking people?
Yeah, probably just like in general, trying to not be too suspicious. Just be like, oh, I'm new here. I wanna get into hunting stuff or whatever, something like that. Something along the lines of that. And I'm even saying it like that, like what could I do? I wanna go fight stuff, and I'm like drunk.
Give me a are you, so you're like, you're pretending to be drunk?
Maybe kind of actually drunk too. maybe just playing it up, you know.
Sure. There's a couple people there's a party of mixture of looks to be the there's a party of mixture of elves and humans. There's a couple of what look to be rogues and a barbarian sitting at another table. Seems to be a group of mages and their guardians sitting at another. Who do you approach for this information? Or who do you approach in this style?
That's a good question.
And again, you can use Fabula points to simply spawn in a person who knows this information.
True. I'll do it. I'm gonna use a Fabula point and have a person available.
Okay.
who may know some information here.
Okay. As you look around, you spot someone. Describe them to me.
I'd say, someone that looks kind of like a tired but capable, like fighter who's probably had a little too much to drink, probably a little bit older, been around a while.
Yeah. You spot an older gentleman who's definitely his age is a testament to the potential knowledge he's gained and his time passing. You don't adventure for you don't get into old age as an adventurer, and this man seems to be getting there. His graying hair and you can see some wrinkles under his eyes, scars mark his body. His equipment looks as old as he is, maintained but dinged and dented with 1,000 tales that might be stories he's told over and over. He is a little tipsy. He's definitely already been drinking a good bit, and the extra free drink definitely wasn't unwelcome amongst his table. So you approach him, and he looks at you, and what can I do for you? Hmm?
I'm in the market for something interesting. Have you heard of any interesting hunts or bounties? Maybe a dungeon or cave or something. Just kind of want to see what's around here.
Dungeons, caves, bounties. Yes, I know all of them. So are you just looking for a generic dungeon, or are you trying to find information on the dungeon, like beneath the rumored dungeons beneath the city?
Probably that one.
Because the way you're wording it kind of sounds like you're looking for a random adventure, not secrets beneath the city. So with that knowledge, you'd like to reword your question?
Yeah. I'm not really sure how I would word it. I'm looking for a rumored dungeon under the city.
The man looks to you. You can see the drunkenness fade a little bit from his eyes as he knows what you're speaking of. He grabs you by the collar and pulls you in. Talk so loudly. I can hear you where you're standing, lady. Sit down. Yeah.
I sit down.
After you sit down, the look in his eyes snaps. Immediately you see the clearness behind his words, and he looks at you. You're looking for the dungeons beneath Capel Toss, are you? Those are supposed to be.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Those are supposed to be rumors and well-held secrets, not something that any passerby should be asking blatantly in a tavern. Yes, I know of the dungeons you speak. Oh, lady, I'm not gonna help you fight some slimes on the plains. That's baby stuff. He leans back in. You want to find if you want to know about the dungeons and where to find them, meet me beneath the crossroad bridge in near the waterways tonight. I'll show you the gates down below, and I might be able to dig up a small map for you to navigate with. This won't be cheap. I expect payment for my work.
Sounds like a
He's
plan
just
to
trying to
me.
rob me blind over here.
I look at
Our great
the
benefit.
lint in my pocket, like, yeah, I'll pay you. How about I pay you tonight when we meet?
Wink, wink.
I need to make sure the information's good. Or you good on the
He nods. That only seems appropriate to me. Now, I expect you will come quietly. Make sure you are not followed. If I catch even slightest wind that you are deceiving me or that someone is following behind you, I will leave and you will not get your information.
Sounds fair to me.
Wonderful. He stands up and knocks over his chair. Lady, I'm too tired to be sleeping around, alright? I am no floozy. Fucking he scoops up his drink and purposely spills a bit of it on one of the nearby adventurers, gets upset and wipe himself off. He drinks and stumbles out. Sam, it seems you found a broker of information for this dungeon that Lusu is looking for.
Yeah. Gotta lead. I go back to my group and I'm just like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna meet a strange man in the middle of the night.
Gonna go meet a strange drunk old man in the middle of the night under a bridge.
I'm gonna give it money.
Gonna
I'm sure
pay
he was
him.
in control.
He says he knows how to get into the dark undercities of the dark underbelly of the city.
But no one knows about. No one's ever heard
No
about.
one else knows about. Right. And he's a really good actor.
Did he ask to sell you a bridge too?
Just that insurance for my cat. My extended cat insurance warranty.
As this is happening, out in the city, you hear some horns dooting. It sounds like some sort of noble is coming through town, and you very quickly hear word that the prince has returned.
Yuck. And I think we're good to never go outside ever again, actually.
We to seeing the prince's marching alongside his men. People in town are, though they've formed an orderly row, they're surrounding this parade, parade of knights and the lord of this city. There is little happiness, little cheer amongst the crowd. People are, feigning, waving, and you do see some women and children step forward to embrace a knight here and there, probably a husband or son of some kind, a relative, happy to have them returned. You hear people whispering, "Did you hear what happened at the fair? The prince was assaulted. He was assailed by the count himself, they say." One of the knights overhears one of the civilians and steps forward and grabs him by the collar. "Silence, knave! You are under arrest for sowing dissent amongst the people. How do you plea?" The man quivers and falters. It's dragged off. Other people grow quiet and you cease even whispers of anything that might have gone wrong. The prince makes it back to his castle and finds himself tired, exhausted, he calls upon some serfs to doff his armor and um remove it. And you can see across his right upper right chest and his shoulder the series of scorch marks where the laser from Gigantus had marred him, causing a bit of damage. It is charred and blackened, and you see him wince as he touches it. Those traitors, always conniving, always seeking my end. Me, first prince, I proved myself. I am in this seat for a reason. They only knew who they really dealt with. He turns towards a bookshelf and pulls on one of the books, and it slides to the side. He makes his way down into the depths. Takes a bit of time as he wanders into the dark, down into the depths of the lower belly of the city of Kavaltas. He walks past what looks to be an ancient throne made of golds and tarnished metals. Seated upon it is the rotting remains of a man, his clothing regal and used to be regal and of a grand design. You old fool. Such a worthless way, in such a worthless war. I will have your crown and your seat, you will see. I will take it for my own, and I will use these powers to do so. Your heir will not stop me. No traitorous bastards will put an end to this. Where is that creature? Turns and wanders off into the dark. You'll gain a Fabula point.
Yeah.
Yay.
Question is, who are we putting in as our own puppet monarch?
Horus, obviously.
So, at this point, I'm going to put up for the city of Kavaltas, there is a 4-part clock that will begin. This will tick up as the prince gets closer to his current goals to gain power. The other cities will each gain a 6-turn clock, as each prince is attempting to achieve their own goals. Each time I perform a villain scene for each villain, this will tick the clock forward. Kavaltas has officially cleared its first section.
Okay.
When these are completed, the corresponding prince will grow in power, going from a minor villain to a major villain, and so on and so forth.
That doesn't sound.
It is your tasks to either find and defeat prince that you wish before their clock completes, or you can attempt subterfuge or other things to delay their clocks and set them back in their tasks.
Tactical nuke on the city.
clock fails. But at least for Mirai, the false prince, it seems he has um collected what looks to be the remains of the first king, well, the last king of Jord Urda, corpse that should have been lost to the Kazmir Badlands in Umblith after his defeat by the Magitech golems that gained their own sentience. It also seems he has something locked away within his dungeons that seems to be giving him unnatural abilities.
Is this the same dungeon?
I think it's fair to assume that the person that Lusu is looking for is the one that is currently given the first prince his powers, probably.
Hmm.
That is my assumption, anyhow. But, you know, we will
I'm sure
find
it's-
out.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, we will go ahead and finish up today's session there.
Oh yeah, aren't we supposed to like get Fabula points from?
Yes, I did say
something
you
or
each
other?
get a Fabula point. There was a villain
Mhm.
scene,
Yeah.
Yep.
so everyone does gain a Fabula point from that. Let me go ahead and do this. That no Ultima points were spent. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Fantastic. Yeah.
We leveled up.
Ding.
Yeah, does that actually give like a ping noise?
No.
No clue,
No.
but there's a little finger.
Oh,
on
there's a
the
little
X button.
finger. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
You click that and then it'll level you up and yeah,
Oh, that's sick. That's
carry
super
the XP
sick.
over. Yeah.
Mhm.
I love that.
Yeah, I
Okay,
love
well,
how automated everything is.
fuck it, I'll
Mhm.
put it into another leveling guardian. Why not?
So yeah, you guys have a goal, an idea, hopefully, of things you need to figure out. You have the means to begin the search and understanding of what's going on in the city of Kavaltas. In time, more things will happen. I will be doing villain scenes for each of the other villains as well, and you are more than welcome to find ways to interfere with those as you venture through Kavaltas as well, or to simply ignore them and let them go to the means to their ends. Yeah, you're not stuck in Kavaltas, is what I mean to say. You can travel and view the world and see what happens, and the world will develop as you do so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you guys had a good time. I won't lie, today's session went by very quickly. I looked at the
Yeah.
time and it was 2 hours already, and I didn't even think about that was fast.
Yeah, I'd say the same. It felt a lot faster than I expected today.
Right.
Because I was like, okay, we're going. Oh, everyone needs to leave now? Oh, it's I didn't expect that.
Right. Apparently, Wart was a great addition to the everyone just loved and it ate so much time. Fucking
We stopped it and stole a child.
Yeah.
Ah.
Got
Oh,
so
the
much health.
the princes are gonna complete all their objectives and
It's
fight
fine.
each
We
other
have the
to
chosen
death.
one now. We've won.
Now we have this. Yay!
You're raising the greatest hero known to man, the next prince of Jord Urda.
He's
Nah,
actually
not
the
prince. He's
missing
gonna
one.
become the king.
The
Come on
king of
now.
Jord Urda.
Yeah.
Blom, blom, blom.
And you will all be his great and mighty advisors, right? Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, he needs his
All
legal
right, so
team.
this is
You
how
know.
you want to kill everybody, kid.
I do want to make sure to point out, simply because Planchette, I noticed on your character sheet, you are limited to a maximum of 6 bonds. So do be mindful of which people you make bonds with. Each character does make
Okay.
sense. You don't have to do that. The character from your background also makes sense. But do note that 6 is the max. So if you want to adjust anything before any future development of your bonds, you may do so now. Or you can simply sit with the 6 you've already made. Just know that you will not
Okay.
make further bonds outside of the ones you've
Yeah.
already gotten.
Do I need to include the party when it comes to that?
So you do not need to. If there's someone you specifically want to forge bonds with, you may do so. You can put a bond in for Zeus if you want.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to
Okay.
further develop your bond with him, you could put it in for Horus or Fenrir or literally anyone you come across. Just do know that
Mm-hmm.
you are limited to 6. So
Okay, that's good to know. I'll probably retool it,
mhm.
think about that, and see
Feel
what I want
free.
to do with
Again, this is simply a reminder to let you know. I will say you do have to keep Drill Folk. He's
it.
part
Yeah,
of your
yeah.
background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I do hope you guys had fun. It was an absolutely wonderful time. I'm excited to do more shenanigans. I'm annoyed and excited to bring Wart, this random fucking boy. I'm so excited to kill off this child. Wait, what? I can't kill you
Kill our
guys.
other group mascot now. Come with
I
us.
can't kill you guys, but I can kill the NPCs.
You
It's
can
fine.
fucking
Because we can kill
try.
God. We're coming for your ass.
You could also literally spend Fabula points to not have him die, which is
Yeah.
horrible, and I hate it.
Look, it's fine. 'Cause that means we just get more XP if he keeps if you keep trying to kill him. You know.
That boy won't
Well,
die.
the ward is leading you down an alleyway. Somebody stabs him. Joke's on them.
I spent a Fabula point to stop the play.
The knife was actually made of rubber somehow.
Yeah, no, I hope you
I
guys
spent a Fabula point, and now I'm stabbing the stabber.
no, I do hope you guys enjoyed today's session.
That's fun.
It has been a lot of fun running Fabula and getting to do these kind of grand schemes and adventures and things. This has been a very interesting system to develop through, and has very much become one of my favorites, not only to talk about but also like discuss with other people about just the general functionality of this game, because it is so different. It is so wildly different from any other system. The amount of agency given to you guys as players is almost unfounded. The fact that you guys can basically rewrite or edit stories or adjust things to fit your narrative because you are the protagonists of this world. It literally, like, you are the video game main character. I am simply a palette to give you guys a story on, and you guys can adjust it as you need. I think it's really cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. It has been an absolutely wonderful time. One thing I want to make sure, by the way, Planchette, are you going to continue streaming? Are you doing anything after this?
I'm probably gonna take a break. I'm probably gonna end stream.
Mhm.
And then if I stream, I'll probably come back later and just start streaming again later.
Okay.
Because I need to go find dinner and all that stuff. So
Okay.
Food is important.
Yeah, if you
I'll be taking a little bit of an extended break and figuring out what I'm doing next.
if you want to do anything, let me know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, definitely in the future, if you do plan on doing things after Fabio, let me know because I do want to like, cause I don't generally have anyone to like raid or anything, so having that knowledge or preparing for that would be nice. At least share it amongst the love amongst the you players.
Absolutely.
So yeah, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. Kaiser, go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah.
And
No, I think not.
no, I'll buy my way into awakeness. Thank you. And yeah, I'll get you guys next time. Thank you so much for
Yeah, have a
joining.
good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you, thank
bye.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, chat. It has been an absolutely wonderful time. Thanks for joining for Fabula Ultima. This has been an absolutely amazing system. I've loved running it for my players, and I'm so excited to do more world building and explore all the shenanigans that comes with these NPCs I'm just having exist. Did I want Wart to become something major? No. Do I think it's interesting that they're choosing to raise him as a squire? Yeah, sure. The option was presented and they took it. So, we'll see what comes of Wart and Kabaltas and the Principality of Jord Urda as the adventure continues. With that, sadly, Twitch will be finishing up stream. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. All the information about the future campaign of this campaign will be down below, as well as the links to the different players who are streamers amongst the party will all be in the description of the YouTube video. And for those of you on Twitch who haven't watched previous sessions, I do post all of these on YouTube. I do need to do better at posting them at a proper schedule. So this one will probably go up, we'll say tomorrow. Tomorrow midday. I'll make sure this goes up on YouTube. It'll be under the Fabula Ultima playlist. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the future. Sadly, with that, the tavern doors will be closing. So finish your drinks, ladies and gentlemen. And until next time, bye bye.